right.
Everything's better when it's on sale.
Yeah. That's right. My husband said, "Why do you have so many craisins?" I said, "I bought 35 of them."
Clarence is my favorite man.
Mm-hmm.
They were 15 cents.
Dang.
Win. Big win.
Mm-hmm.
I buy all of my like shoes and stuff off sale. I got a pair of like really nice Puma shoes.
Mm-hmm.
They were like $84 and I got them for like $24. I was like, oh yeah.
That's a steal.
That's a win. It just gives me a rush. I'm just like, oh yes. That's why when I saw the 50% off Nike shoes, yeah.
So how far are y'all from like Bluffton and Hilton Head?
Hilton Head's about 4, maybe.
Well, when we did that research last summer, it was like 5 hours.
It was about like 4.5, maybe 5 hours. Because, like, we're not close to anything besides like Athens. Everything else is like, you gotta go for it.
I know it's 6 hours to Virginia. I don't know that much.
Well, it's 9 hours to Ohio. But then it's also 9 hours to Florida. I don't get that.
When we go to Destin in the summer, we go through Macon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was all, guys. Because my family members watch our dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time we go to Macon and drop off the dogs and get all the way to Destin, it is like 13 hours.
Dang. I always wanted to go to Destin and stay like in an Airbnb.
Mm-hmm. You remember that time we were like, go buy a house?
I swear we were obsessed by Airbnb.
In Daytona. It was in Daytona. It was like $10,000 house. I was like, each person has $1,000. Wow.
And then also in like Key West when we were like, let's just buy a lake house.
we were so delinquent.
We didn't know what money was.
We didn't care because our parents bought everything for us. Now we all drive and we're like, oh,
I need gas money.
we're going to college. We're like, oh. That's why I love taking all my classes online because I never leave the house. Like I said, I ain't got gas in like a month. It's great. So as we get my car back soon, but then I have to take it to the BMW place to get the AC fixed because the wires were faulty.
How long is that gonna take?
Shouldn't take long, better not.
Caroline, you know how we left early today?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like Gordon gave me work to do, and he said like read these and like maybe see if you can try to do the packet. And like the rest of the class, like after class, apparently nobody else got the packet, so I'm kind of mad about that. So I'm not doing it.
Mood. My hand is freezing. He's doing a corner kick. He's setting the ball. It's gotta be perfect.
Go Union!
Oh, nope.
What was that?
Almost filled.
Almost, yeah, I was about to say. Almost a field goal.
We made a few of those in the first half.
The girls made a bunch of them. And like during practice when we make them, I always like stand up and do like the thing that the people do for football, like the refs, what do you want to call them? They always stick their hands up, and I almost did that a couple times today.
Pressure!
Oh,
Can't go through.
oh no, don't do mean. I just want to be peaceful. I just want everyone to like each other and not get upset with everybody.
If only life was that easy.
I know. He really got me. I really thought he was about to choke it. Look at his hair. Look at his hair.
Shoot! Dang it. Ugh.
He needs to have someone right here in the back. I mean, I'm not a professional, but I feel like that might help.
After every game, I go home and I'm like, well, here's what I saw.
Here's what I think needs to be done.
You know, I haven't played since high school, but
It's the thought that counts.
Really? He turned around and he was like,
I was like, what, man?
what? He was so confused. That was.
oh, yay, that's my favorite one.
Wait, who scored? Who scored?
His name is Colby. He's sweet as he can be. He speaks to us when he sees us in public. Some of them just walk away.
I love that.
It's such a small town.
Yeah.
We know what that feels like.
Yeah.
See, I don't. I graduated with over 400 kids.
See, I barely have 200.
Ours is like roughly 150.
I don't even think we have that many. We've had so many kids drop out.
We have like, our failing rate is awful. It's just because the kids don't want to do the work.
Gosh, they're like 98% here.
Failing?
No,
Oh.
Passing.
Graduating.
Like, we have at least 50 people not graduate for each grade.
There's one guy who I didn't even know he was in my grade this like I thought he was supposed to be
Win it.
Ooh, I mean that was a nice tumble. He kind of flipped cool. I mean, you gotta look at it the good.
So, like, where I went to school,
Mhm.
the freshman classes usually start out with like 1,000 kids and then like 400 graduate.
Good Lord.
You said you were from Macon originally though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I can see it. I have friends that are from Macon.
Bless you.
And you want to know his name? His name's Dick Justice.
Good Lord.
Hey, I got some friends named Justice.
What's
I
Vicky?
wonder-
Vicky Justice. Oh crap! That's the only one I know because she's named after my grandfather.
Alan, Angela, Tanya. 2 of them moved here, Megan and Jordan.
His wife passed away. Her name wasn't Monkey, but we called her Monkey. Monkey and Dick.
God bless.
He's a character. Did you hear about the police officer that got killed in I think it was a car chase, and his K9 was in the back. His name was TJ.
No. Wait, maybe.
That was his
Wait, in
grandson.
Macon, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
That was his grandson.
Oh, God. He was like my age.
Yeah. My mom used to babysit him. It was a very emotional funeral. His son, or the dog or something, choked on something while they were coming down the aisle or whatever. It was traumatic.
How do you expect him to control the ball when somebody's pushing him in the back? I'm surprised they didn't feed him during the girls' game either.
Oh, Lord.
I start cheering with them. I'm like, yeah! I'm not laughing.
No, I think think she's talking with whoever she's sitting with.
Okay.
You know what though? Whoever's mama that is really loves their child.
Yes.
My mom doesn't love me. She's the coach, and I asked for a sub like 4 times, and she never puts a sub on the line.
I saw you. You were like this. You were like.
I was like, come on. The funny thing about it is that I asked for a sub like 3 times prior. She puts a sub in, not even for me. I'm like, Mom, really? I'm dying out here, and you take the one who's not even winded out.
When Weezy starts coming out, we gotta get a sub. Darth Vader.
I
Over
swear.
there. I don't understand how they like do that. All these little fancy little tricks.
I don't know. I can really kick myself.
I'd probably just trip over myself.
I could.
I'm somewhat coordinated.
I'm not. Uh-oh.
Okay, Morgan. I'm not coordinated. I play basketball and I'm on the ground half the time. So.
Push in the back!
You get him.
Good job, Jay.
When I hear someone named MJ, I automatically think their name should be Michael Jordan. That's just a. That was a nice team effort right there if it had gone in. Oh my gosh, just don't go into overtime. That's all I ask.
I think that'd be cool, because if they don't score in overtime, then they go into PKs.
Oh, I knew that.
Overtime's about like maybe 10 minutes. I don't know. I haven't seen overtime in a long time. But then they go into PKs.
I think we lost a game like that.
Yeah, I think we did too, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was an away game because I'm pretty sure I woke up the next morning and asked, how was the game?
Good job, Colby.
Jake runs funny.
I think the same thing, but no one agrees with me.
Goodness gracious.
Because he keeps his head so still, he's like,
And his body's just moving.
it's like his head's floating.
I bet they're all cold. They got their hoodies on.
My toes are kind of chilly.
Holy
There's a
shit.
heater on the wall and a remote.
What?
Where's the remote?
What?
Is this the heater, or do I have to turn on here?
Honey, I don't know. Usually somebody does it.
See, it was hot when I came outside, so I was wearing flip-flops.
Girl, no, we don't wear flip-flops till May. It is cold up here.
See, I went to Washington, D.C. Well, I had my spring break for Athens Tech. And I was up there, and every day it got hot. It got hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I didn't bring no short sleeve or shorts because my cousin was like, it's going to be freezing. So I was sweating everywhere. Because we walked everywhere.
Did you go with a group?
No, my cousin goes to Marymount University in Arlington, Virginia.
Okay.
So we would shuttle to the train station, like the underground train station, and then we would ride the train into DC.
I love subways. I didn't think I would because I get really claustrophobic,
Mm-hmm.
but we went to Rome a year and a half ago, and I was like, Atlanta needs one of these. I know that they built this subway after Jesus was here, so I know that they can do it in Atlanta.
That'd be so much easier if Atlanta had one.
They have some sort of train system, but they say it's super sketchy.
It's the MARTA, and yes, it is absolutely sketchy.
Yeah,
There's no way I would get on that.
Yeah, because when we went to Music Midtown, Mama D asked us how we were going to get places, and Emma was like, the MARTA? And she was like, over my dead body. And so I was like, oh, I guess we'll get lifts.
See, and now I'm afraid to get like Lyft and Uber. I mean, not that we have that mess here.
Yeah, we don't have it in Overton. I've only used it when I was in Atlanta.
But like in the city, you know, I've seen all this stuff in the news where they're like snatching people up for, for like prostitution and stuff. I'm like,
They
no.
just arrested a big like
around the
sex
Super Bowl.
trafficking. Yeah.
If I was to like be like riding with somebody with those, I'd have to have somebody with me so that I can have like
Yeah, there was 4 of us.
evidence or not evidence, you know what I mean.
I rode in one with
witnesses.
my sister-in-law in Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, my mom has to go there every year because her business is out of there.
My sister-in-law works at the state government.
And in Washington, D.C., everyone is like wearing a suit. Oh my goodness. It's so nice. I think I want to go to California next. Maybe you want to go with me?
Yeah, I got you.
Santa was. We have to take Braden.
Yeah,
I have to
this
get
is
him on
kinda fun.
I have to get him on a plane.
I think he'll do fine.
It's not that big of a deal. The only thing that scares me is the landing. That freaks me out.
All right, Brian, go.
Kick it.
Got it.
He always be doing that. Like, this is not patty cake. Grab the ball.
I guess he's just trying to make sure that he's got it instead of it going like throws him or something. Alex can kick farther than him. They need to put Alex in for the last 24 minutes.
That would kind of make me upset because didn't Alex not play the beginning of this season because his mom said that he gets home because he gets home too late,
Yeah.
and then he doesn't even play at the game that's like gonna make us get home the latest. They don't put him in. That'd make me upset.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see. I can't see it.
That was obviously off purple, but it'll be okay.
I agree.
Come on, Steve. Good save. To the wrong person.
He's got long legs.
I hate nails.
I just like took all my nail polish off. Ooh. Ow, how did that go?
Come on, Matt.
Why do you know? I miss that guy whenever we're away.
Who?
The guy who's like, "Why do you
Nobody's
know?"
up there.
Don't let them settle it! Get it out of there! Come on, boys!
Good catch.
Go! Let's go, Union! Come on, boys!
If they haven't signed by 8:45, comma, please call them and remind them, period.
Keep working at it, boys! Let's crash, Union!
Come on, Abs, do it again.
figured.
I just hit the coach.
That's my husband.
Oh. You should ask him though. You played a little rough. How's that hit go?
I'll ask him after the game. I don't even think he takes his phone on the field.
Ooh.
Really?
Okay. Was that Jake?
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened.
He kind of like slid. It was kind of cool. Don't.
Drop that thumb.
That was great. That was great. I hope they can hear that on the podcast.
Mom asked if you're good on the SD card. You say she had to download some off because it was full.
Yeah. I have like an hour and 40 minutes now. I'll go through them and email them to her if it's something that she needs to have. I'll tell her what I have. So Mama went to Papa's Pizza.
Mm-hmm. I
And
haven't been there for
yeah, neither have we. And guess who was there?
Who?
Mimi, Greg, Jennifer, and Sydney.
How was that?
Probably very awkward since none of us like each other.
Oh, that was aggressive.
I didn't even see it.
Away.
And you just shoulder checked him.
Who, our guy did?
No, ours. I mean, I don't think he meant to do it on purpose. None of these boys are vicious, but
I only am during the game, but like afterwards, I'm like, I guess I'm sweet. I'm like, I calm down.
just take out all your frustrations on the game.
Yeah.
That's why I love playing basketball, because like, or when, especially when we were little, we'd be like, oh my gosh, we hate each other, and then we'd come up and be like, hey, you want to spend the night?
Yeah.
And then there was those few girls that you just did not like.
Yeah. You hoped you were on a different team so you can run them into the wall.
Yes! I didn't have any of those people this year.
Mm-hmm. Everybody on my team I like.
Yeah.
I hated to be on the other team than Michaela's. I wanted to play with her.
Y'all never got on the same team.
I know, they got done for the last game.
Oh, Jason. Oh, Mar.
Call the ball.
Love it. Oh.
The other guy's super fast.
Yeah, he was. He yeeted over there.
Excuse me?
Yeeted?
Yeeted.
Yes.
That's a verb now?
I always use it as a verb. Yeeted.
It's
I don't know.
it's a slang word.
It's a
not-
slang, yeah.
Man,
I've always.
I thought that was just something that the guys yelled at the video games.
No.
Like sometimes
I
I
guess
like
so.
yeet for a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
I don't know.
I say yeeted as like something like they yeeted over there.
Yeah, I've always
It's like quick. I don't
I
know.
don't know how like that came to be. I've just always.
That is so funny.
Like there's a bunch of words that like we say that like
What's
nobody
that?
else knows, but it's just like okay, the high school says it, so we're gonna say it. I'm like okay. that
I know,
works.
look, I didn't know how out of touch I was until a couple months ago. My husband told me that Facebook was for old people. And then I was talking to this 19-year-old boy, and I asked him, I said, so is Facebook for old people? And he just didn't say anything. I was like, it's okay, you can tell me.
I don't know. I can get a lot of pictures off of Facebook. Like when people post pictures, I just steal theirs.
Yeah.
Like of me. I like that. I used to not like Facebook, but as I've gotten older,
So it's for old people, okay.
I don't think it's for old people. Except for
Stop the clock.
Well, he did not even touch it.
No, I'm just glad that they.
Yeah.
Last game, we had people laying on the field for like 30 seconds. They didn't tell us to stop the clock.
Uh-oh. Crap, what's his name again? Hold on, I got it.
Oh no, did he just get carded?
I guess.
Who is that? Alex?
Yeah.
Good thing I stopped it, because your mom won't yell at me again. I'm not shocked.
Stop with the recording.
Yep. Red carded or yellow carded?
I don't know, I didn't see.
I feel like all of them would have cheered if it was a red.
No, I don't cheer for cards.
We do. Well, depending on how bad it was. If it was like a baby like hit, everybody's like, "What? Come
And if
on."
they've been doing it all night.
Yeah.
I hate this. I feel so bad for the goalie.
Oh, it's just 50-50.
What? He did not even do anything. It's okay though.
Well, it's 50-50 if you dive.
Yeah. He just lit.
Basically just stood there. I don't understand why they jump back and forth because like what if it's on the far side and you jump away from it? You're not going to be able to get that.
Connor used to do that.
I know, just stand there and jump up and down if you're going to jump.
He used to jump up and down too, and that didn't work either.
Well, I wasn't a good goalie.
I think I'm a little bit of a softie because, like our last game, I went home and I was like, those boys were just being too rough. And my husband was like, no, they were really good and they were playing really fair.
I just always feel bad for the goalies.
Girl, I was a goalie for like half a season. That ball hit me in the face one time and I was like, nope.
I was a goalie my 7th and 8th grade year because I wasn't cleared. Well, it was my 7th grade year. I wasn't cleared because I had a heart murmur, and like the free physical day person was like, nope, not cleared. You need to go get a EKG. I was like, oh, okay. So I got it, and then I had boots on the first day of tryouts because I didn't want to like not do anything. And the coach put me as goal, and it just kind of stuck with me through middle school. And I was like, well, crap.
Her brother was.
So you still play goal?
Occasionally, whenever our goalies aren't here.
Because our goalies are banned. And
Yeah, sometimes they have like LGPE, which is like large group performance evaluation,
something.
something like that. And then they have like concerts that they have to go to, so they'll miss games and stuff like that.
Her brother was a goalie all his high school career, wasn't
Yeah, he loved it though.
he? He was like 6'4".
See, my husband's 6'3", and he played goal for this team a long time ago. 2009. I was trying to think. 10 years ago. There we go.
But, come on.
And that's me. I was like, who is that? This is my shadow.
Oh my god, you're dumb.
I thought it was your mom. It was such a tiny shadow.
Oh,
I was like, oh,
where is Mama?
I don't see her.
I think she's behind the bench. The little short one looking.
Carrie hasn't come to any of the away games, has she?
Oh, whiff.
Oh, fancy. Mario, I saw it. Oh, ow, ow.
Oh, I know that one hurt.
Ow. Oh, that was Jake?
Yeah.
He's not okay. He is not okay.
They need to blow the whistle, like what the heck? I get the play still going, but still.
Where did it hit him?
Is he okay?
I'm still trying to decide. I thought he got hit in the face, but I don't know.
I did
I
too.
mean, I saw our goalie, like, touch his head.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, I hate caring. I wish I didn't.
It sucks, that's my cousin.
Oh no, don't make him get up.
I think it was his stomach, because usually if you do that, that helps.
He's really scared me. I don't like it.
No one has Terrence going over there. What's
Look at Terrence. He's gonna be like, okay, get your butt out. Come on, man, get up.
What is that?
There's another room underneath.
Yeah. There was a door
I
right
think
there.
it's underneath this.
Oh, please be okay. I hate this.
Bless.
I thought he got hit in the face, but then he was like doing this. So I was like, oh, did he get hit? You know,
Yeah.
So it's fine. And then I was like,
That's what I was thinking.
and then he started like spitting. I was like, Justin went like this to the clock.
First two, boys, come on!
Oh, really? We got another one down?
Who?
Goodness gracious.
What is that one?
I don't know. I think it's a cramp. God bless his soul. I had a cramp this summer. Like,
It's a
in my
cramp.
leg.
Now let me tell you,
Worst
cat cramps
cramp.
are the worst.
That was what it was. You were at the house, weren't you?
Yeah.
That was the worst cramp I have had in my entire life. I was crying.
Like, I know I'm a girl and I get cramps normally, but like a calf cramp is like 1,000 times
hurts.
Girl, I
worse.
will start Googling things, being like, what am I dying from right now?
I swear. Like, the funny thing is, like, when you look up like what kind of symptoms you have or what
Atherosclerosis,
you have, every symptom
stroke,
that they like
venous thrombus.
Like, my ear has been like, I don't know, like, secreting like some kind of fluid. But it's not earwax, because I clean my ears religiously.
It's probably allergies. Have you taken a Claritin?
See, I don't have allergies.
You might
You
now.
getting older.
I don't
Things
know.
happen.
Right? Your body changes all the time.
But I like Googled it, because like when I lay down on that side, it's like I have water in my ear and it's like shaduk, shaduk, shaduk. And I was Googling it and it was like it might be spinal fluid. And I was like, Mom, my spine is not intact. And she was like, Caroline, you're fine. I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, maybe that's why my back was hurting so bad at the beginning of the semester.
Probably.
She got her doctor to give me some like medication for an ear infection though. We'll see how it works. I like it when they get a good running head start.
Oh.
Owie.
Ooh.
3 of them.
They're all up though. Up and ready. Oh, he's limping.
I was gonna say, what's rolling on the field? It looks like a napkin.
Is it? I saw it. It was in the middle of the field earlier. Oh, where's Jake? Did he get up?
What happened?
I don't see him anymore. He's not over there.
Oh, he's on the end of the bench.
Oh, I see him. I see him. Where'd you get that?
School.
I'm good. What even is it?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oh no, I don't like those.
Okay, Brian, go. Win it.
Okay, Urban, I see you with your big shorts. I hope you heard me.
That's how Hunter looked all last year. This is
When
left
he
for
had
so
to
long.
borrow Emily's shorts.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
I was sorry.
They need to put Alex in.
Is that the one that got carded?
No. Well, yeah.
We have
We have
two
two
Alexes.
Alexes.
Alex is our other goalie that I was talking about.
He is our football kicker as well.
Fresh.
His mom is our Russian teacher.
Russian.
Yes. She is a very Russian accent.
It's so thick too.
It's
Sometimes you
so-
can't understand it.
Yeah, I
But
have to
she's
like.
lived here most of her life because she's taught here, and she still has a thick accent.
Mhm. Whenever she's talking to me, I have to like really put my listening ears on.
All right. What kind of languages do y'all have here at school? Do you know?
Spanish,
Is it?
I think.
My
Yeah.
mom's our Spanish teacher.
Did you know that Miss Sylvia has a special needs son?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's really sweet.
Yeah, he was
And
really
everybody
sweet.
makes fun of him because they don't know.
His name's Jonas. He's really sweet. We had a party after the pageant, and he came up and he was getting the Swiss rolls, and he was mushing them up in a cup, and then he was putting M&Ms in it and mixing it together, and then serving it to people.
Girl, that sounds delicious. You just need some ice cream.
Yeah, and he was like, he kept doing it and doing it. We were like, okay, Jonas. We were like, we don't want to waste all the M&Ms. And he was like, okay. He's so cute. He was so funny.
I love putting those little Swiss cake rolls in the refrigerator.
Those are
And then I unroll them.
Those are Uncle Eugene.
Yes, those are his favorite.
Our aunt says that he has a affair with Little Debbie.
I would, but she's high. Little Debbie's are expensive.
Yeah. He only gets them when we're
Off-brand.
camping. Right? He only gets the for real things when we're camping.
Yeah, everything else is off-brand until then.
We got him some for Christmas 2 years ago. We got him like 4 boxes. Because we didn't know what else to get. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you what we got him for this coming year because he's going to hear it. Either him or your dad. I'll tell you on the bus. It's really good.
Okay.
It's more like a gag gift, but
I love gag gifts. They're hilarious.
Those are the best gifts.
we
But
found
then, like,
these
I
little-
feel bad when I actually like the gag gift.
I usually like it.
Because they don't want you to like them, but they get it for like a joke. But then I'm like, oh, well, I might actually use this kind of thing.
Like one year, my husband was going to get me a towel warmer for like my birthday or Christmas or something because I just like warm towels. And then he decided against it and sent the doggone thing back, and I was like, why? I think we were in college, but it was.
like one of those things that you go to the nail salon and they warm that towel right before they put it on your legs. That always burns me. It burns, but then I'm like, ooh, I love the pain. It feels so good. It's like one of those hurts so fat bad it feels good.
Yeah. Oh, penny drop.
Whenever you say that, I'm like, wait, penny, heads up. Pick it up for good luck.
If it's on tails, do you pick it up or do you flip it over and
I
leave
flip it over and leave it for someone else.
Shoot, I pick up the penny, I don't care.
Most of the time I will.
If I'm most of the time I'm with other people though, so like one of us will get it.
Yeah. I'll flip it over for you and you can have the good luck.
And you're with me, so if you have good luck, that means I'll have good luck.
Yes. I don't think I have any others weird, like superstitious.
Superstitious.
I don't know. I probably do.
During football, I wear the same stuff if we win. But that's
That's
only
all.
because I only have one shirt.
Jake's puppy.
I hold my breath over most bridges.
Oh, me too. I do that.
You need to try that when you go to Japan.
Hold my breath while on the plane.
No!
14-hour plane.
No! Hold your breath when you're going up under the bridges. The
Yeah.
little tunnels. They're so long.
I always do it, like the one going from, like, over
Shoot!
His shorts rolled out real high.
Bless.
He doesn't even feel like pulling them down. Okay.
There we go.
Good job.
Look at this cute little girl.
She's been walking back and forth the whole time. She getting her exercising.
You go, girl.
If I didn't play sports, I think I'd be like 400 pounds. Like it was eat.
You know, they say you gain 15 pounds your freshman year of college. I lost weight. I think it's because I wasn't sitting around eating. I was too busy between like classes and then waitressing and.
Well, I played 3 sports and I played them all since like 7th grade. So I have no break, but I'm surprised that I gain any weight whenever I eat.
You look healthy, skinny though. Like all these like bone girls.
Nothing's cute about a sack of bones.
No.
Like, abs are cool, but like, on a girl, they just look weird because it looks like she's trying to be anorexic. But that's just my opinion.
Or mainly.
I never see the handballs. I'm just gonna be dead honest.
It's hard to see them from this angle.
Some of them are obvious, some of them are like defense.
But what if it's
blocking.
like right here? Like, does that count? What if they're like blocking?
If they're blocking, it depends on how they're blocking. Like, if they're getting straight kicked at, then yeah, but if they're making a wall, then it would have been a handball. It also depends on the ref if they're going to call it. Because some refs call everything, some don't.
Ooh. Dang.
I heard everybody go, ooh. I forgot to pay attention. I can't really see the goal from right here though, because there's a little button in the way.
We all feel really bad that the away teams are having a change in the bathrooms because we used to have 2 field houses, and they're building a new one down here behind the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's what the guy that was filming the girls' game told me. He said that one's going to be the visitor, and then that one's going to be the home, and then y'all are building like a rec thing over there with like 8 courts, like basketball courts and stuff. I don't know.
I don't know about all that.
Our community does not have money for that. This kid looks like Sam Gailey.
I see it.
The face and almost the head. If his hair was like,
The color of that guy's down there.
no, like, his is white.
Him and his sister both have white hair. Where do they get it from though?
I don't know, because
Neither
her
of
family
them.
has like black hair.
Play it back!
Same with like Morgan Scott. Where does she get hers from?
I don't know. They're adopted. Plot twist.
Well, she looks like her sister though, and her mama. Or her mom's got white hair.
Her dad has dark hair too, I think. Doesn't
Maybe it's like in the
Maybe it's like redheads. It's just recessive.
yeah,
Oh.
or somebody older generation had it.
Yeah. I want a little ginger baby so bad. A
They're so
red
cute.
redhead.
I tried the redhead thing and it turned out like maroon. I
You
was
know
the
the
same
show
color.
Our Daughter?
Yes.
I mean, I don't want red hair. I just want a baby with red hair.
I wanted to try it, but it didn't turn out the red that I wanted it to be. It was like a week before prom. It was.
Oh, that's a really bad time to color your
Yeah. It was the
hair.
only time I had.
I dyed my hair platinum blonde like a month before prom, my senior year.
I'm thinking I'm either.
Or no, my junior year.
I'm gonna try to dye my hair either really, really blonde or really, really dark, like dark brown or black. But I don't know, because I feel like dark hair makes blue eyes pop.
It does, but it also makes you look really white.
I'm already really white.
Oh,
Sammy, go!
Oh,
he doing everybody.
He is so sweet. We had a fundraiser last year, and one of the other coaches was like at some diving thing, and so my husband and I split up, and he had half the boys, and I had half the boys, and I had him, and he's just precious. And it was like freezing cold. It was spitting snow.
Dang. I don't think it's ever got that cold.
So the one that I said was my favorite, he's not on the field. He gave me gloves to wear.
oh. We don't have nice guys like that around here, I don't think.
No, you gotta go to a different county if you want a nice guy.
I don't think I've really met any bad kids here.
There's a lot in Elbert County.
We had it last week. We had someone show up to our school with a gun.
Because
And
they
a
hit
hit
list.
Oh, Terrence is in! I didn't get it because I can't.
Do y'all have metal detectors at your school?
Mm-mm.
No.
We have like buzz buttons to get in there that don't work half the time.
Yeah, like you have to press the button and wait on the office to open the door, whether like you're on the front or the back. While
Or going into like the band building or the ROTC,
I think it's dumb.
the gym. Especially if it didn't help. He still got it in school.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't even realize it was